How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another versus FUT Champions. Today it's the turn of the Red Devils, Manchester United, who got overturned at the weekend by my club, Newcastle United. That's a turnout for the books because in real life, the second in the league, they're a good team. They're a bloody good team. Will they be good in the FUT Champions with the squad that you're seeing on your screen right now? Today, that's what we're going to find out. Lads, if you do enjoy, smash a like on this video. It takes 2 seconds, and honestly, it's massively appreciated. So, yeah, smash a like, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to Utd.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below, as you know by now. We have the former players, or some of the current players on the bench. We have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Wilfred Zaha, Wayne Rooney, Angel Di Maria, controversial one, and we have Nani as well. Of course, we could add Ronaldo on there, but what's the point in spending like 1.7 million for a bench player? I did explain in the last one. This one, we're using current teams. It's not like past and present all the time. We are using current teams as of right now. So the team that we could put out to the best of our abilities, again, it's not the best cards on the game. I mean, we've got 89 Pogba. It could be the 89 one, but we went for the 88 because there isn't a significant difference between the two. In net, we have David De Gea. David De Gea for me, best goalkeeper on the game, hands bloody down. Valencia right back, we could have went the inform. Then this one, it offers exactly the same, especially not for a 500k difference. There isn't too much difference in the quality between the normal Valencia and the inform, especially for that price. Eric Bailly, Chris Smalling. Last year, Smalling was one of the best centre-backs in the game. This year, Eric Bailly is one of the best centre-backs in the game, and that kind of partnership flourished quite well for us, and you'll see in the gameplay. But did they keep more clean sheets than the likes of Bayern Munich, likes of Juventus? Like I did say, you're about to find out. Ashley Young is our left back, the inform 84 rated. Martial is the left winger, but we're going to change formation in game. We have Ander Herrera in there as a cam. It's not even Anders Lingard. I'm thinking of Lindegaard or something like that, but he's a former Manchester United player. I should have included him. But anyways, we have Jesse Lingard as a cam. Alexis Sanchez, brand new signing, is at right mid. Yes, he's on a lack of chemistry, but honestly, it didn't seem to matter much. I think he's on 6 or 7 cam for the team in general. It didn't really seem to matter too much. Lukaku is a striker, and of course, right in the middle is Paul Pogba. So in game, we can switch to a 4-2-3-1 or the 4-1-2-1-2. We switched to both of them in game. In a 4-1-2-1-2, Martial would go at cam, or Sanchez would go at cam, and then either Sanchez or Martial would partner Lukaku at striker. We have Ander Herrera is always a CDM. He's always a CDM for me. Plays CDM either along Pogba or by himself. And then in the 4-1-2-1-2, we have Pogba and Lingard as the centre mids, and Lingard was very influential. So let's see how good the team is, lads. Let's get into the games. So here we go, and bloody hell, we come against Tuds in the first game. Tuds last year was like a top 100 player. This year, I'm not too sure how he's doing, but look at that squad, man. It's ridiculous. He's got like Team of the Year Ronaldo, Prime Ronaldinho, and with this team, it's very hard to contain both of them with any team on this game, let alone a Manchester United squad. And we do concede there just after half-time, after doing very well in the first half, but not really getting too much going forward as we concede a second, and that's how the game ended. And you can see by the stats, it was a very one-sided affair. He having 8 shots with 4 on target, me having 1 with 1. Next up was Cristiano Ronaldo, my nemesis, everyone's nemesis, and I thought, here we go again, man. I'm just going to be on a loss after loss after loss. We're already on like 0-1 with Manchester United, and I thought it was going to be 0-2 once he did take the lead. A cracking strike there from his player before Lukaku scored that, and I scored that header, and I didn't even think it went in, hence why I ran in the same direction for the celebration. I didn't really thought that went in. I thought it hit like the side of the net and just rippled down the net as Lukaku gets another chance, works his way inside. That's a beautiful finish, man, right in the top corner. Lukaku in this game ran riot. Lingard on the ball, chips it over the man, does very well there, plays it inside to Alexis to Martial. Martial, what's he going to do? He's going to play it inside to Alexis, back to Lukaku, and Lukaku wins a penalty. That's a Stonewall penalty. Up steps the man himself and puts it in the bottom corner to make it 3-1 and give me a comfortable position in the game. Or was it basically from kickoff? This is 18 minutes into the game, by the way, lads. I'm not talking about like the 88th minute being like a 5-goal affair. It's it got even worse. 21 minutes in, and we go to 4-2. We win another penalty, that time by Pogba. Used a bit of shielding there in the box, and up steps Lukaku, and he puts it the exact same way, just with a little bit more height on to make it 4-2 in the game before Ronaldo comes forward, and Ronaldo feeds in Rui Costa, who puts it in the bottom corner. And before half-time, yes, 8 goals. Lukaku on the ball. What's he going to do? Oh my god. What a strike. What a strike after the ball roll dragged back from Lukaku. Just after half-time, it's 5-3. You've got to kind of keep that in mind as he cuts it back and makes it 5-4. There is 9 goals in this game. It's goals galore. It's literally goals galore, and it got even better in the game in terms of a neutral point of view. Lovely through ball there. Lukaku, who I said went riot, or ran riot, did go riot and ran riot in the game as Rui Costa gets the ball, plays it inside. Suarez plays it one more because Shelny or someone missed that, and Suarez does tap in to make it 5-6 in the match. Up steps Ronaldo. Ronaldo's through ball. Eric Bailly, I should be doing better there, and it's 6-6. And at this stage, I thought, you know what? I'm going to ball this game. Absolutely bottle it. But no, Alexis Sanchez does very well. Inside and outside the area. Whips in the cross. Headed back across. Look at that touch. Look at that finish. Lingard, that is amazing. And he wins us the game. 7 goals to 6. What a 13-goal thriller that was. We had 9 on target and we scored 7 goals. A very, very good game. Before we come against another monster squad, if you've got those kind of 5 icons there, you can play anyone right wing, anyone left wing, anyone centre mid, anyone right back, anyone left back, and anyone in net. And this guy, he did very well, to be fair. He was a good player in game. As Martial turns his man, goes for the nest off the bloody post. Lingard picks up the ball up, and that is a howler from, was that David De Gea in net? I said he was the best goalkeeper in the game. He goes and does a howler like that. Wayne Rooney on off the bench. Of course, I'm going to utilise these bench players when possible. And up steps Lukaku to bend it in and make it 2-1 in the game. And that's how it ended. Kind of did snatch and grab that one. We had 6 on target. He had 10. My De Gea doing very well. His De Gea flopping like a bloody fish as he parried that one into Lukaku. We come against Neymar, Mbappe, Alessandrini, Laszlo amongst others. And again, we build up down the right. Sometimes in games, you've got to target men, and targeting people is what I did do. I target left back there. He targets my left back or my centre back to bring him out of position with Mbappe. Chips it over the man. I didn't really understand that, but that's a great finish from Neymar. And speaking of Neymar, Fedor's coming up very soon. I wonder who my player is going to be. And if you got to this stage in the video, let me know who my player is going to be in the comment section below. Else I'll just give you like a major clue by saying his name. But anyways, guys, Zlatan Ibrahimovic on off the bench makes it 2-1 in ET, extra time, and wins us the game. My opponent actually rage quit after going 2-1 down. He had 6 minutes left, mate. He could have got back in the game. We come against Danny May, 07 with Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar on there, Casemiro, Isco. When I seen Casemiro, Isco, I thought, I've got a chance this game. When I seen the strike force, I thought I've got no chance in this game. Then I seen his kind of midfield of Isco, Casemiro. They weren't going to do much in this game, and I knew fine well that my midfield of like Pogba and Herrera, Lingard, Alexis Sanchez, Martial, they could overpower that midfield, and they do. We got 2-0 up before after half-time, 63 minutes on the clock. Up steps Ronaldo, and Ronaldo puts it beyond the goalkeeper in the back of it to make it 6-3. 6-3. I'm still on the other blame. It's 2-1 in the game. Let's just scramble my head. I've had a rough day today. Police station and everything, lads. As we score to make it 3-1 in the match, and we do win 15. We deserved that one, man. 15 shots stays free. If I didn't win that one, I would have been spitting feathers. We come against Heisenberg, and he's got a kind of basic team. I'm not going to lie, at this stage of FIFA, you do expect a little bit more from teams on this game. As Lingard has a shot, comes to Pogba, and Pogba puts it in the bottom corner. Very early stages in this game. 7 minutes in, he does come forward, however, and this is what changed the game. Sliding tackle for Ander Herrera, and he gets the red card. That's what you want to avoid in FUT Champs. You don't want red cards. They ruin games. They literally ruin games. Is it going to ruin this one? I'm not too sure. Well, I do know. Obviously, I do know. But we got 2-0 up before Gomez comes forward and makes it 2-1. Nice little finish from Alejandro Gomez. As Alejandro Gomez is on the ball again. Plays in Mertens, and he makes it 2-2. I know it says I've got 2 red cards there, but it's like a visual glitch on this game. Well, it's not always a visual glitch. Sometimes you can get banned for 2 games, which is preposterous. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. But on this game, if you do get a red card, sometimes it counts as 2, and you get a 2-match ban. But that's just a visual glitch there. Only got a 1-match ban with Ander Herrera as we come on through, and Lingard makes it 4-2 in the match, and that's how it did end. Despite having 10 men, we did very well. And this Manchester United side's performing, by the way. We're going through the squad. We have David here next. He's doing okay, he's conceding a lot of goals, but we're conceding a lot of shots, and I'm not too sure whether it was the shape of the team. Some games I went 4-2-3-1, some games I went 4-2-1-2, sometimes I went 4-3-2-1. I just couldn't make my mind up with the team due to the kind of wealth in the positions that they had and the substitutes that we had to come on as well, and like the Wayne Rooney's, the Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This is a well-worked goal, by the way, from the free kick, and Mertens makes it 3-0. This game, It was a write-off, man. It was a write-off, and we left it too little too late as Lingard goes on through and makes it 3-1 in the game. But my opponent, was he done yet? Was he? Heck, he brings the ball through. It's Dybala. Dybala inside the area. He puts it in the top corner, and he runs off to the camera. In a game where he possibly did deserve that. He did very well. And as we run through the team yet again, as we come against a basic team there in the background, Hazard, Mikel Antonio still, we should win that match. Valencia right back. Like I did say, there isn't a wealth in difference between the inform and the normal card. I know that some say there is, but I rate the right back as one of the best right backs in the game, but even his normal does the job. It does the job, it's great on this game, and it costs like 500k less. Why wouldn't you go for the normal card? Hence, why I'm not going for the very best of each position for each club. I want to go by what I reckon could be the best in terms of helping me in games and help me win the matches. By is the right centre-back, like I did say, one of the best centre-backs on this game, and he lives up that name. Chris Smalling, however, he didn't actually do too bad. But when I look at the goals conceded, we conceded a hell of a lot, and we scored a hell of a lot. A nice little finish there from Martial as he puts it beyond the goalkeeper and causes the rage quit. But, yeah, solid defensive line, but the shape of the team was just all over the shop at times, and it did piss me off. Young at right back, or left back, I should say, right-footed left back, which I don't always prefer. He was good. At the same time, his position was off as they build up and they do score in this one. Cristiano Ronaldo with that goal. In the midfield, we'll start on the left-hand side. We have Martial. Now, Martial did play striker sometimes, and he did very well in that position. Or he played Lam in a 4-2-3-1. Or Ram, he sometimes played on that side because sometimes I did swap wings in matches. We go 3-0 down in this game. Honestly, this game, again, was a write-off. But I thought it was too little too late as we pull one back. And then I thought it was a little too maybe late as we pull another one back. Zlatan Ibrahimovic on off the bench and puts it in the bottom corner. That was a glimmer of hope that soon died because this guy just held the ball. And yeah, he's seen out the game, which props to him. That's what you can do in FUT Champs. That's what you should do in FUT Champs as well. So we come against Dusk Till Dawn, Turkish pro apparently. But yeah, this game was a cracking game yet again as he plays in Aubameyang back to Aguero. And Aguero does make it 1-0. Into the midfield, like I was saying anyways, we have Martial, Lingard. The surprise for me, alongside Lukaku, who scored a bag of goals and maybe even show up on the top goal scorer charts at the end of this video. But Lingard was a surprise package, getting a couple of assists and playing very well in general. And he was just great in that midfield, and he was very kind of versatile as well. I did enjoy him in the midfield. We have Ander Herrera, played CDM, played very well, but sometimes his positioning was off. Pogba on this game, he's a phenom. He does very, very well as he still score there in the background. Alexis Sanchez. Now, Alexis Sanchez is good on this game, but you want him to get an inform. You want him to do better, and you want him to get kind of more cards in the game because his normal card just doesn't cut the mustard. And Lukaku, he played sensationally well. So with all that said, lads, let's get in the stats. Let's see how Manchester United did. So there we have it for Manchester United, then, lads. They come in at number 2 in the table. Bayern Munich dropped to number 3, and Juventus hold on to their place at number 1. Manchester United got 7 wins, 3 losses, not too shabby. However, if they've got like 9-2, 9-1, or even 8-2, 8-2 possibly wouldn't even push Juventus off number 1. It's going to be a very hard task. We'll see if Spurs can do what they did in Turin against Juventus tomorrow or the next day just depending when I do upload that video. 21 points for Manchester United there. They scored 29 goals. There was no kind of issue in the goal scoring department. Lukaku did hold his own in that aspect. However, the formation and yeah, just kind of the shape of the team just didn't suit the kind of team that I did want or did envisage. Juventus conceded 19, Bayern conceded 21, they just couldn't score, and Manchester United conceded 22, so far, they have the worst defence I've used, which baffles me, because honestly, I thought it would be the best defence I've used. They have +7 in goal difference and 21 points, so like I did say, they come in at number 2. In terms of the goal scoring, like I mentioned, Lukaku did hold his own, and comes in at number 2 on the charts with 12 goals. Higuain, he's going to be very hard to push off top spot, sits at 16, and Dybala drops to number 3. On send, top assists don't change, even though Lingard did push close with 4 assists. Dybala holds on to number 9. Thiago has number 7. Number 7 has 7 in total, and Higuain has 5 assists in total. Most man of the matches, Higuain holds on to that. By the way, speaking of Higuain, how bad was his penalty miss last night? Unbelievable. Dybala, who missed that game, has 2 man of the matches, and Lewandowski has 2 man of the matches. Lukaku Lukaku had 2 man the matches, Lingard had 2 man the matches, so I could have added them as well. And in terms of the team, we've been through the strengths and weaknesses, and in terms of the weaknesses, surprisingly it was the defense. I thought that would be their strength. Maybe the midfield did let them down in terms of not stopping attacks, reaching the defense, but we did concede 22 goals in total, which wasn't very good. Would I recommend this team? Yeah, I would. It was fun, and we did get 7 wins out of the 10, which isn't too shabby at all. Bayern Munich, I wouldn't recommend them, and Juventus, I would recommend them because they are the best so far in the league. And if there's any other teams that you do want to suggest, lads, you know how to do that. Comment section below is where you suggest any team that you want me to use. I think coming up next is Tottenham Hotspur, so do look forward to that. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, lads. If you have, once again, bring the bloody hype. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. There's a lot of exciting content coming soon, including Fatal. That is very, very, very soon. So like I did say, hope you have enjoyed. Smash a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.